I was just really taken aback. Like, who? Dude, like, no. Hey guys, so today I am clapping back at some haterade that was thrown around. If you guys don't know, recently I made a video talking about what life is like here for myself as a non-Korean Asian person living in Korea. I wanted to make a video today because there are so many comments, some amazing, some not so amazing, and I wanted to sort of just address those. I felt that it was more appropriate for me to make a video about it because there was just so many comments, and I felt like some of the replies I might have written wouldn't be seen by everyone, and I wanted to make sure that the message was clear, what I was trying to sort of say in the video, because some people had some very interesting comments, and yeah. There were a few comments where I didn't even know how to respond because they just clearly didn't watch the video. How do you say something as if you're an authority figure if you didn't watch the video? Yeah, that's just like, did you even read the title of the video? Like, I don't even understand how that happened. But there are a few comments addressing my hair color because I know it's not the natural hair color for an Asian person. It's in some way supposed to be me personifying the fact that I want to change my race and be more white. What? Like, who are you? Like, just get out. Get out. Your hair color is an expression of what you want to show in terms of your style, in terms of your fashion, and it has nothing to do with anything else. So then we're getting into some of like the kind of crazies and like the really intense ones, but yeah, I mean, there might be some nuance of that. It's just like has also really nothing to do with my video. Sometimes I would read these out loud and I would have to like stop myself from reading out loud anymore because my voice was just losing power as I was reading it because it was just getting so mind-boggling. But this person was really, really angry. Your type of people. So I don't know like what my type of people is. I think it includes just like everyone who's not Korean, maybe is what she meant, like your type of people as in like the rest of the general population of the world. We need to understand that homogenic countries such as South Korea can't adopt multiculturalism because then they'll lose their sense of self and their sense of history. You know, I've been to many countries, and Korea is a really great example of a country that is very proud of who they are. They're very, very proud to be Korean, and they take so much pride and they love sharing the culture and the history of their country. And obviously that is, yes, like why a lot of people come to Korea. And I don't think people obviously don't come to Korea to change their culture. They come here to appreciate and to enjoy their culture. I don't think anyone said anything. I mean, in my video, I definitely was never like, they should be more American. Like, why are people getting that concept from my video? I never said that at all. So that comment is just, it's just a bunch of crap, really. Like, just like, no. So this comment was saying I don't have to act Korean because I'm not Korean, and I didn't say I had to act Korean. Not really sure. Again, I just feel like some of my statements are really misconstrued, and I don't really know how else to correct it except that it's just not true. Actually, the later sentence really bothered me more, and it was saying that because I went to America when I was 5, like they wouldn't consider me, they say I shouldn't really say that I'm from New York. All right, first off, like, Becky, I mean, that's ludicrous. When you're, like, how much do you remember between the time of, like, birth to 5? The most I had were motor skills. How dare you tell me where I'm from? Just how dare you? How dare you tell me where I'm from? I'm super salty about this. I do have dual citizenship. I do have a passport from both Taiwan and the US. I do consider myself a person of both countries, but you know, don't tell me what to do. This person asked me if I understood I was in a different country. Shut up. Like, I'm in a different country? Like, no. Get out of here. And Kansas, I've never even been to Kansas. That's okay, you don't have to think I'm pretty. I think that just shows like your heart is kind of ugly if you are insulting people like this on the internet. I wrote in underneath her comment, my personal take was that it's more about acknowledging the fact that frustrations that non-Korean Asians face are still valid, but will be very different compared to those who are more foreigner looking. I think being considered the model minority in most countries around the world, the problems we face as Asians is always deemed somehow less valuable. Here I wrote, I'm sorry you didn't find the video to be particularly interesting. I actually like just retract that. Like I take that back. I'm not sorry because I still felt it was like a really important video to make. To say that like my experiences are not as valuable as someone else's is I think really hurtful and really diminishing just people's lives and people's opinions. And I think everyone should be valued for their opinions and their thoughts. Everyone has something to share. Everyone's stories are different. I hope that everyone out there watching, I just want to say like your stories matter. I don't care what anyone else says, like your stories matter because that's your life. And if you want to share that with people and people say like that's not a valuable experience, like who are they to say what is valuable in your life? So sorry, that was not meant to be a motivational speech. I just thought I would say that out. You know, if someone takes the time and takes some courage to share their frustrations, you know, people should hear them out and not say that it is boring. So just throwing that out there. This person was very angry. They were like livid, really. I mean, there were caps and everything. And I actually wrote a very, very lengthy reply to this one. They clearly didn't watch the video and they were like throwing all this like haterade down the drain. Please don't comment if you didn't watch the video. It's just so stupid. Who are you to start throwing shade around if you didn't even watch the video? Oh my God, I need another. So there's many, many problems with this comment. She didn't watch the video because this video is not about being a foreigner in Korea. It's being a non-Korean Asian in Korea and being mistaken as Korean. So the awkward instances of being mistaken as Korean, but then you have to tell them you're not Korean and then the incidences afterwards, right? It's based purely on a person's outward appearance. So my face and my looks, and yes, I do know I look Korean, and I never said it like it was a bad thing, like, oh, I look Korean. I do get mistaken to be Korean and I'm not, and those are the facts. It just comes with its own problems, right? It comes with both pros and cons. As I noted in the video, I had both pros and cons. As with everything in life, there are two sides to everything. I actually even say in the video that I speak Korean. Obviously, you know, learning a language is not done overnight. I will say, for those of you guys who aren't aware, I do actually read Korean. I speak enough to like get by through my day-to-day. You know, I don't want to like, I always try to stay humble, but like a lot of people say I'm actually like quite good. You know, just saying. But most people say I'm actually quite good at Korean. I take the time and I take the effort and I take the initiative. So you are incorrect in saying I do not know Korean and I haven't learned it. So, and you didn't watch the video because I definitely said it in the video. So I hate you a little bit. When I was saying that people don't speak English to me, it wasn't that they have to speak English to me. It's just that obviously when they see a foreigner, a more foreign looking foreigner, they automatically switch to English. And when they see me and they realize I'm a foreigner, they still don't switch to English because even though I'm in the same boat as a foreigner, I'm not enough of a foreigner where they switch to English. Instead, they talk really, really slow in Korean. And so, yeah. Sometimes then they'll switch to English, but it really depends on the case. But I've had both. Oh, and then these are not so much haterade. They're really curious because they're curious about cultures and they want to know more, and that's totally fair. I get it, you know? I think it comes from the point that Asian people, it's always a follow-up. But for other ethnicities, it's not so much a follow-up. But yes, I totally value people who are curious about a culture and want to learn more about it. I wanted to address that. There are definitely people out there who just ask out of like the goodness of their heart because they want to talk more about certain things. So I see you. And then last, these questions are how some people are worried that because they have darker skin, they won't be considered beautiful. Now, first off, you are beautiful. You're who you are, and nobody has any right to ever say you are not beautiful. I just want to get that out there because I think people define beauty very differently. I know plenty of people who are darker skinned who are considered beautiful here. I think what I was going for with in terms of talking about the skin tone hierarchy, there is obviously basis for that. As again, I was talking about it in the video. You can go check it out in the video if you didn't watch that bit. But people in Korea are generally very, very nice. I don't think you should be scared about coming here. Korea is a beautiful country. Honestly, just like overall, the people here are so, so wonderful and so nice. So I really don't think you would have many problems. So don't be scared. Please come. I really love Korea and I really love being here. But again, my video is about addressing my frustrations and concerns that have come along like since I've been living here. I wanted to make this video to address that fact because I don't want my statements turned around and interpreted in ways that just aren't true. I wanted to make the original video because I just felt like I had something to share from my experience, and I felt that it was something that people could connect with who would be in my position or who are in my position and can sort of relate to what I was going through. Good or the bad, I really appreciate everyone taking the time to check out the videos. Although clearly some people didn't check out the video and just decided to write something anyway. Again, I'll reel it back. I'm gonna reel back. Please let me know if there's anything else you guys wanted to address regarding that video, or if you wanted me to expand more on anything else. I would love to keep this conversation going, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.